Genetic engineering or genetic modification is the process of inserting a desired gene into a different organism. Generally, that organism is bacteria, because bacteria contain a plasmid, a ring of DNA that can be cut open easily and genes can be inserted into them. So on the diagram there, we have a chromosome containing the desired gene. We use what is known as a restriction enzyme that will cut open the chromosome to extract the desired gene, and it will also be the same restriction enzyme that will cut open the plasmid DNA as well. So we have extracted our desired gene from the chromosome. We now cut open our plasmid with the same restriction enzyme and insert our desired gene into that plasmid. Once it has been inserted, then the plasmid is now known as being genetically modified or genetically engineered. It has now got a gene that it didn't originally have. And that plasmid, that genetically modified plasmid, can then be inserted into bacteria for reproducing. So that whatever the characteristics that the gene has can be produced. So as it says there, our plasmid is now genetically modified or engineered, and it is going to be placed into a bacteria so that it can be reproduced. And then we have many bacteria containing lots of this new genetically modified plasmid. So what can be done with this? So insulin is an example that we think about this, where we want to produce human insulin for the treatment of diabetes. So the bacteria with the genetically modified plasmid is placed in a fermenter. A fermenter is like a big incubation container that will contain all of the nutrients that the bacteria need to reproduce. So the diagram there is trying to show you your bacteria with its genetically modified plasmid inside it. So the bacteria with all the nutrients, ideal temperature, ideal pH value, will be monitored constantly. The bacteria is put into it, they reproduce. So we get lots of bacteria containing the genetically modified plasmid, and in time then it will start to produce the insulin, the product that we want. So this process then of getting the insulin so that it can be given to people is then known as downstream processing or downstreaming. And in downstream processing, what will happen will be that first of all, the insulin is extracted from the fermenter. It is then purified, so removing any bacteria or anything else that has come out with the extraction. And then the insulin or the product is packaged. So that is what downstream processing involves: extraction, purification, and packaging.